this is why I'm bringing this up, because I couldn't sleep because I was like, oh my God, I can't believe that person did that to me. So at one point, this girl like turns on a light by accident, and then Angelina Jolie slaps her. And then I was like, what does she think she has to slap somebody? But then I was thinking about how this girl, when I was like 7 in my class, slapped me because she was doing the thing of like, sorry, I'm really winging it, but she was like, you know the thing where you say, I was born on a pirate ship, but then you do this, and it sounds like I was born on a pirate ship. Well, I remember.
No, I don't know that.
Well, we were doing this back and forth when we were 7, and there's a bunch of old girls around us. And then she said it, and I was like, oh my gosh, you swore you said it. And she's like, no, I didn't. She's like, yeah. I said, yeah, you did. She's like, no. And we kept going back and forth. And then she just decided to slap me. And I was so shocked. I was like, I can't believe, and we're 7. I can't believe you slapped me. And she was like stone cold. Like, that's how it feels. That's, you know how it feels.
Wow.
Wow, that is intense.
It was intense. And I was thinking how this person is kind of, like, that person was kind of sociopathic in many ways. Like, you saw it often. And then none of the older girls did anything, but I was thinking like, that felt quite dark to like slap somebody. So what do you think? Is it Sorry, I'm trying to open it up.
No, I mean, I think especially with a child, empathy is such a, you see empathy in babies. Like, I remember when you were a baby and there was a sad song on, you would tear up and you would get really sad. And when Captain Feathersword lost his, I can't remember, ducky, you would wail and cry. And so having empathy is it's not a thing you learn as a child. I think you have it. So for a 7-year-old to not have empathy is quite chilling, I think. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Do you think, because I had a conversation similar to this with a friend of mine, Reese, not just a colleague, friend, and she's got a son. And this was her comment, because she kept insisting that she has not made it a effort to teach her son empathy or compassion for the next person. She said, I did not teach him this, but this is just who he is. And my argument to her was, you may not sit down and say, we are having an empathy lesson right now, but I think you're molding it in the way that you're raising him. It's just things that you do that they watch. I don't know. So I think we are naturally born with it, but it needs to be molded. If it's not molded in a child, then they lose it.
I wonder with the case of sociopaths, if it is just something you're born with, or if it is like not having it be demonstrated enough to you.
Yeah.
And
that's the age-old question, because sometimes they have
nature versus nurture.
Yeah. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Is molding that place for them to come into, to being honest and authentic. How do you deal with it in the classroom with kids?
I'm trying to think if I had kids that I thought were little sociopaths.